Get ready for massive changes at Manchester United. We start with the big news surrounding Ruben Amorim and the academy graduate who made his debut. We dive deep into the situation surrounding Tyler Fredricson, his contract status, and the potential for him to be released this summer. We break down everything you need to know about this pivotal moment for the club and what it means for their future.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the massive midfield battle. Manchester United is showing serious interest in signing the 25-year-old German star, Angelo Stiller. We explore the impressive statistics of Stiller in the Bundesliga and the potential financial hurdles, including the significant release clause that Juventus and Stuttgart are facing. Find out if this German midfielder is the key to reshaping the midfield. Now, let's talk about the future of the coaching staff. We examine the intense debate surrounding Michael Carrick's future at Manchester United. We weigh the arguments for and against his continuation, considering the pressure to deliver a Champions League return and the looming presence of other high-profile managers like Luis Enrique. Discover what the hierarchy truly wants for the club's direction. Finally, we tackle the transfer speculation surrounding Aurelien Tchouameni. Real Madrid is reportedly trying to keep the French midfielder, Tchouameni, despite rumors linking him to Manchester United. We hear from reliable journalists about the possibility of a deal and what sources are saying about his desire to move. Don't miss this crucial update, and join us now for the full story. Manchester United is bracing for significant changes this summer as the club prepares for a return to the Champions League. The summer transfer window will feature both new signings and departures, as the club aims to build a squad capable of competing at the elite European level. Key potential sales include Manuel Ugarte and the future of Joshua Zirkzee. Furthermore, United is set to release several players whose contracts expire at the end of June, potentially leading to a mass exodus at Old Trafford. The list of potential departures includes Mason Mount, Manuel Ugarte, and Joshua Zirkzee. Additionally, Tyler Fredricson is on the potential release list, having debuted last season under manager Ruben Amorim. Fredrickson's contract expires in June, and there are currently no indications of a renewal. While Amorim had praised Fredricson for stepping up during an injury crisis, his chances were reportedly curtailed by the emergence of Aiden Heaven as a more promising talent. Despite the potential ramifications, analysts suggest United should consider offering Fredricson a short-term contract and a loan opportunity next season to give him playing time, allowing him to either secure a future or leave for free after gaining experience. Manchester United is reportedly showing significant interest in signing 25-year-old German midfielder Angelo Stiller, whose contract carries a £32 million release clause. The pursuit comes as Juventus is actively exploring a deal for the player ahead of the North American World Cup. Juventus is reportedly keen to secure Stiller, believing a strong performance at the tournament could elevate his profile and attract further interest. Manchester United is also on the shortlist for the German star, alongside Sandro Tonali and Carlos Balba, to bolster their midfield following Casemiro's departure. While the club has shown strong interest in Stiller, negotiations could be complex. Stiller's contract allows Stuttgart to increase his valuation to between £43 million and £52 million by paying a £2 million penalty fee. Stiller has impressed significantly during his time with Stuttgart, boasting an 88% pass completion rate in the Bundesliga. His defensive contributions are notable, with him winning nearly 60% of his duels and demonstrating tireless work rate in covering ground. Furthermore, he has added tangible offensive output, registering 2 goals and 10 assists in 48 appearances across all competitions this season. Analysts suggest Stiller possesses the attributes suited to Manchester United's playing style, potentially giving the club an advantage over Juventus should Stuttgart agree to a higher buyout fee. United could pursue a structured approach, potentially offering a lower initial fee with performance-based bonuses to cover the remainder of the transfer cost. Stiller is entering the peak of his career, making him a potential target for United as they seek to fill the midfield void left by Casemiro. Manchester United is facing a critical decision regarding the future of manager Michael Carrick, with speculation mounting over whether securing his full-time contract is the right move amidst ongoing club uncertainty. The conversation centers on whether delivering a return to the Champions League, which was predicted before his initial matches against Manchester City and Arsenal, suggested the team would finish in the bottom half of the table, would be sufficient justification. Removing Carrick is viewed by some as the riskiest path forward. Two main schools of thought are driving the debate. One perspective suggests Carrick deserves the opportunity, and any subsequent failure next season would lead to criticism of the United hierarchy for following the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer model, despite acknowledging his success in guiding the team to successive top-four finishes, an achievement unmatched since Sir Alex Ferguson's departure in 2013. Conversely, another view posits that Carrick should be replaced by a more experienced manager, arguing that the hierarchy might be attempting to fix a problem that was never fundamentally broken. The decision is complicated by external factors. Paris Saint-Germain is reportedly confident that Luis Enrique will secure a new deal, and even if he doesn't, the manager is known to demand top-tier wages to move clubs. Furthermore, pursuing an alternative like Julian Nagelsmann is deemed unviable due to his existing contract with Germany, which extends to 2028, potentially involving him in the World Cup final shortly after Manchester United's pre-season game. While Andoni Iraola is well regarded, the gulf in experience between managing a progressive, smaller Premier League club and the demands of the biggest club is a significant barrier. Ultimately, while the exact results Carrick will deliver are unknown until the end of the season, United's power brokers were certain that he would not be overwhelmed by the scale of the challenge ahead. The significance of a recent casual meeting between Carrick and Sir Jim Ratcliffe remains to be seen. Real Madrid has firmly stated they have no interest in offloading midfielder Aurelien Tchouameni to Manchester United this summer, according to recent reports. However, speculation is mounting, with reliable journalists suggesting a transfer deal remains possible. The midfielder, valued at over £70 million, has been frequently linked with Old Trafford amid Manchester United's ongoing efforts to bolster their midfield, following significant summer spending on forwards like Benjamin Sesko and Matthias Cunha. Manchester United is reportedly focusing heavily on midfield recruitment for the upcoming season, with plans to bring in at least 2 new midfielders this summer. Names such as Nottingham Forest's Elliot Anderson, Crystal Palace's Adam Wharton, and Newcastle's Sandro Tonali are already being linked to the club ahead of the transfer window. Despite the rumors, sources close to Real Madrid indicate the club's primary objective is to extend Tchouameni's contract, as he is considered indispensable by the staff due to his versatility. French media outlets insist that Tchouameni is not set to leave the Spanish capital, with reports suggesting Madrid is keen to secure his services. Conversely, journalist Andy Mitten has suggested a move is possible, citing former manager Ralph Rangnick's past advocacy for the player at the club, noting that Tchouameni might be seeking a better deal. Insider information from Graham Bailey confirms Real Madrid is preparing to discuss a new contract, while also noting interest from arch-rivals Liverpool. However, the outlook for a transfer appears slim. Reports indicate Tchouameni has no desire to leave Madrid, and the club is committed to retaining him, with contract extensions planned until 2028. Rio Ferdinand, while acknowledging Tchouameni's quality and experience, expressed skepticism regarding his availability this summer, emphasizing that securing him would be a major coup for Manchester United.